What's going on, everyone? Hey, hope everyone's doing well. Just a little update from this semester, right? In our final week. So wanted to do a final review for you all and give you guys some updates. So just got everybody's assignments graded. All the grades are posted. All your assignments are up to date at this point. Go ahead, look back at them, check them. Sometimes I do fat finger, right? Like somebody emailed me and said, "Hey, I only got 5 points out of 50. I thought I did a pretty good job. And just my keyboard didn't put in the zero." So make sure that you go back and check your grades so that you're not getting 5 out of 50 when you should be getting a 50 out of 50, right? Email me with all of those concerns. Um, Everything looked really good. Um, I've got no complaints. So as we go into this final week, your final is on Wednesday. It's open all day. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. I want to give you guys some updates. So, extra credit opportunities has to be done today, right? Amy's final third survey. If you've done the previous two surveys, I have your names written down. And remember, even if you've done the surveys and you didn't turn your camera on, you won't get full credit because that was part of the deal, right? You had to turn your cameras on. And so I was watching you guys and I was taking notes on who was turning their cameras on and who wasn't. So if you don't get that extra credit points, you want to email me and say, "Hey, what's going on?" I'll let you know, "Hey, I didn't see your camera turning on," or whatever. But as long as you did the other two surveys and your cameras were on, if you do this third survey, I'll be reaching out with Amy afterwards and getting those names. You'll get those extra credit points. So that third survey is now completed. The idea here is that you're going to work out for 10 minutes. You're going to set a timer for 10 minutes and you're going to get as many rounds as possible. And one round consists of 5 push-ups, can be from your knees if you need to, 10 sit-ups, and 15 air squats. Once you complete one round of that, the 5, 10, 15, you start back at the 5, 10, 15, and you keep going, keeping track of how many rounds you can do in 10 minutes. So you just keep repeating the 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15 over and over and over and over again for the entire 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes is over, you tally up how many rounds you got. Half rounds do count. So let's say in 10 minutes, or at 9:59, you got 10 rounds of this, and then you got like 5 push-ups. That counts. Okay. So you would say, I got 10 rounds plus 5 push-ups, or 10 rounds plus 10 sit-ups, or whatever you got. Okay. You must do them in order. So the 5, 10, 15, you just keep going and going and going until you get all 10 minutes completed. All right. Once you do that, go ahead, take Amy's survey. And then if you've taken all 3 surveys, go ahead, shoot me an email, say all 3 surveys are completed. I will double check, make sure that you completed the other 2, and you'll get your extra credit points. Okay. So once you're completed with this and the survey, go ahead and email me. That all needs to be done by the end of close of business today. If you missed that, it doesn't help Amy at all. All right. If you have any issues with the link, go ahead and email her, or you can email me. But it's really email Amy. She's the one dealing with all of it. She's got the survey up and everything like that. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Another extra credit opportunity. Let's say you didn't turn your camera on. Let's say you missed one of the classes. Let's say you can't get it done today and you still want to do some extra credit. Okay, what I've got here is filming yourself demoing 3 upper body exercises, 3 lower body exercises, 3 abdominal exercises. You're going to post that video to YouTube. You can leave it public or you can leave it unlisted. If you leave it unlisted, what that means is that anybody with the link can then watch it. So you will provide me with the link. I won't post these links anywhere. No one else will see them. As soon as I grade it, I'll delete the link or I'll delete my email with it, whatever it may be. That way nobody can see it if you're a little bit shy or whatever. You must explain what muscles these are using, and you've got to use correct nomenclature here. Don't say like, "Hey, I'm doing push-ups and they work the arms." What part of the arm? What part of the chest? All right. Actual specific names for these, right? Quadriceps, not legs. Okay. Give me 5 to 10 reps of whatever exercise you're doing so that we can watch it, right? Just don't do one push-up and say, "There we go," right? Like I want to see you do multiple reps of them. You must talk about what makes them proper form. So you know, if you're doing a squat, I want to see the knees track in line with the toes. I don't want to see valgus or whatever it may be. Don't round your back. Don't sag your hips. Those sorts of things. These are due this Friday. Okay, so Friday is the 14th. If you turn it in on Saturday the 15th, you get no extra credit. Okay. Period. Dot. Sorry, guys. I'm moving across country this week and I just don't have time to be chasing every one down for extra credit. If you want the points, go ahead, turn it in on time. So again, 3 different upper body, 3 different lower body, 3 different ab exercises, talking to the camera, demonstrating them. What muscle groups are these working? And what makes these good form, or what to avoid, if you will. Okay. Upload it to YouTube. Submit the link right on the assignment page. Okay. There should be like a box for text or, you know, links and stuff like that. Just drop that link down. As long as I can click it and watch it, you'll get all the points. Final exam. Okay. That is this Wednesday, May 12th. No, cannot give any other extensions or anything like that. We're here on Monday. I've got no emails from anyone saying, hey, this is what's going on. Go ahead, make it happen all day Wednesday. It is multiple choice. There's no time limit. Opens up at 8 a.m., closes at midnight. It covers the entire semester. The information can be found within your PowerPoints and the videos that I've posted. Okay. It's going to look a lot like the midterm did. All right. Like I said, all day Wednesday, May 12th. That's this Wednesday. Activities classes are different per the university. So next week is like all of your finals for all of your regular classes, all of your activities classes. The finals are done this week. Okay. So do not miss the final. Again, I'm going to be moving across country. I can't, I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can really do about this. This is when the finals are. So go ahead, log into Canvas, take the quiz, or take the final, and just be done with it. Okay. SOQs, probably got some emails. Whoops, let's go back one. Please fill it out. Be honest, I get those kind of feedbacks. I won't know that who it is, but the university really wants us to push these. So go ahead and please fill out those SOQs. All right, here we go. This is going to be the review for the final. Like I said, all of this is going to be in the PowerPoints and the slides. So one of the, we talked about nutrition. Okay. So knowing how many grams of protein, you know, carbohydrates, how many calories are in all of those are really important. Going back to like different types of muscle contractions, what makes an eccentric, isometric, all that kind of stuff. Kind of know when, you know, the difference between elite and average sprinters. We talked about that in the speed and agility lecture that I posted. Know your muscle movements, right? So we talked about contractions like isometric, concentric, eccentric, but then also know like what is flexion, what is extension, what is circumduction, abduction, adduction, those types of things. All right. So going back, if maybe you had to pick an exercise that needed flexion, what might that look like? I'm actually looking at the exam right now, so these are good topics to review. We kind of already hit on that. Know your muscle anatomy. Okay, so like what are the different parts of the muscle? Looking at program design, what's the difference between volume, intensity, that stuff. SMART goals, gonna come up again. More speed stuff. So what's the difference between top end speed and acceleration? Maybe how do you train either one of those? Deadlift, what types of stances do you have? Stances compared with grip, know the difference, right? There was a tricky question. Make sure you guys read those questions again. understand what basically all of the different, fad diets that are out there. So whether it's keto, paleo, Atkins, if it fits your macros, what's the overall goal amongst all of them, or how do they then manipulate? What variable are they manipulating in order for them all to be successful? Program design, what's the most important part, right? So if I gave you a list of like, hey, a new client comes into your gym, what's the most important thing before program design? Stuff like that. We talked about this in one of the lectures, like what's RPE, RIR, those types of definitions. What do those kind of mean? What does RPE mean? What does reps in reserve mean? That's more nutrition type stuff. SMART goal, you guys should all be good on SMART goal at this point. Some more acceleration versus top end speed stuff. Know the differences between powerlifting, weightlifting, CrossFit, strongman. What are some of the key exercises that these different sports compete in? Program design, another question on program design. Muscle anatomy again, basically talking about fiber types. So go ahead, review fiber types real quick. And then there's a question here on plyometrics. So review plyo. And there's an extra credit question as well. So that's what the final looks like. It's relatively like, as if you just watch this and like if you took real quick notes and you go back and you find and you review those slides, you're going to do just fine. All right. That was it. It's 26 questions, one extra credit point or one extra credit question. So 25 questions total. That's it. If you have any issues the day of the final trying to log in, it's not working for you guys, that's by all means, then let me know. But this Wednesday coming up, that is in 2 days, Wednesday the 12th, 8 a.m. opens up, open all day, all night, midnight. Get it done. Nobody is at work from 8 a.m. till midnight. Okay. Nobody, unless you're like a firefighter or something and you're on 24s, but still, I've got firefighter friends. There's plenty of time to knock out 25 questions. All right. That's all that I got. You guys have been awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a good summer. Enjoy your time. And hopefully you guys will be back in the fall. Other than that, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. I will be around. Check your grades, get your extra credit done, and crush the final. You guys are awesome. I will see you all later. Thanks again.